Hello everyone, my name is Nell and we're back for another episode of TEW 2016 in which we are at the pay-per-view Judgment Day. It's been building for, I think, 9 episodes. This is the 9th episode, I want to say. But nevertheless, we are moving into it and we're going to C- for the first match on the card, which isn't so bad to be honest, because this was expected. And yeah, New Day defeats Big Enzo and Cass, and Big E defeats Colin Cass with a big ending. And yep, that's kind of what I wanted. And then we're going to get a B- with the Booker T's hosting the Legends panel with guests Christian, Vince McMahon and Ric Flair. They begin talking about the upcoming show and predictions on the show. They begin talking about one of the main events, John Cena versus Chris Jericho. Then Vince says, well, I think this one is simple to call. It's Chris Jericho. John Cena is not fully healed, otherwise he would have competed by now. This is his first match back alongside Randy Orton, and this will be a loss to Cena tonight, I should say. Sorry. Then we get to Ric Flair. He says, no, I don't think that's entirely fair, Vince. Don't get me wrong. Chris Jericho is a top player in the WWE. But Cena, he's done it all. He's a 15-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And I'm saying Cena. Then Christian says, I've heard both of you, but we all know where this match is going to steal the show. This is the match of the night. I'm saying Jericho squeezes it. He's at the top of his game. He picked up a win against Roman Reigns 2 weeks ago. So that's what I'm going with. Then we get a B- with Kalisto and Sheamus. And yeah, I've literally only pitted these two together because they have great chemistry. So it's the second match. Kalisto won the match, by the way. So Kalisto celebrating his victory. He raised the US title above him, and all of a sudden Sheamus bro kicks Kalisto from onto the side of the head, and Sheamus looks down with a murderous look. So he's very happy that he lost. The way he lost, by the way, was a botched interference. I forgot to show you, by Wade Barrett. So it wasn't like a clean. It was like a clean win. And then we get Natalya and Charlotte, in which Charlotte makes Natalya submit. It advanced and then it ended. So this match was poorly placed. The crowd and pizza being called wasn't productive. Alright. Then we get a B- in which Randy Orton has come back and he's won his first match with an RKO to Ryback. Great heat, beautiful. And then it comes the storyline of the summer, ladies and gentlemen. Randy Orton wins after a hard-fought victory against Ryback. Then he grabs a microphone. He said, so, did you miss me? The crowd cheers. I take that as a yes. Well, I missed you too, and now I am back. I would like to declare that I, Randy Orton, the Viper, is on the hunt for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And nobody is going to stand in my way because I am better than ever before. Then Brock Lesnar's music hits, and him and Paul Heyman enter the ring, and Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton stare each other down from across the ring, and all of a sudden Lesnar runs up to him, hoists him up into the end, delivers a devastating F5, and that got an A-star. Lovely. So the Viper versus the Beast storyline has advanced. Then we get a C+. I've got to add the commentary for this. This is just basically just a video promo for hyping up the match. And yeah. And we get to the actual match. And this was a C+. In a bout that had great wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd, The Miz defeats him when The Miz picks up a pinfall victory against Dolph Ziggler with a handful of the tights. Kevin Owens took a stunt bump, which I said to put down. And okay, he sustained minor food poisoning in this match. Okay. Yes. Then we get a B. Stephanie finds Shane backstage. It is moments before the Ambrose vs. Wyatt match, and she goes up to him and wishes him good luck. Shane just wanted to say good luck tonight. And Shane smirks. He says, thanks, Steph. So, the Family Feud storyline. And this match gets a B, which is lovely. Dean Ambrose defeats Bray Wyatt with the Dirty Deeds. And then Shane McMahon comes down to the ring to celebrate with Dean Ambrose. He gives him a hug and raises his hand up high. Ambrose seems grateful for his appreciation. And this gets a B+. John Cena's first match back, and he defeats Chris Jericho with an attitude adjustment. And yeah, I put the Steal the Show on, so I'm guessing why I got a B+. And this one got a B-, in which it was the Legends panel again, because he's hosting the Legends panel, and they're talking about the match AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns. And then Vince McMahon says, AJ Styles, you see, he's still new here. I think Roman Reigns retains. He's beat the King of Kings to get that title, and he can beat AJ again to keep it. And Flair says, you see, I think some shenanigans are going to happen. I don't think the club has really listened to AJ and might interfere to make him win the title. AJ picks up the win through interference by the club. And then Christian says, a nice and fair bout. As AJ said before, he is phenomenal. He is great. He will become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion tonight. Roman Reigns will give it his all, but AJ walks out with the gold. So this is what they've said. Just advance the storyline, hypes up a bit more. And then the match is Roman Reigns defeats AJ Styles following a spear after the interference of Finn Balor. So that was the last segment of the night. And yeah, pretty much. So a couple of things let's go on to the end show to talk about this. It's got a B overall, which is not too shabby. So what has this pay-per-view really set up? Well, it's set up two storylines really. It's set up Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar, and it's also set up AJ Styles and Finn Balor. Other than that, it's not really done very much. It's just a stepping stone towards a much bigger project, which I have stored up in this notes thing up here. So we're going to be moving on to the next pay-per-view, or not pay-per-view, but special event, which is Tokyo Invasion, which is the next one in 2 weeks in its save, so June, second week of June. And yeah, so I'm going to make a speech to say to the boys. I'd say, I'm going to say to Randy Orton, I'm going to say good performance. I'm going to say to John Cena that they were awesome. And I'm going to say to who else did really well. I'm gonna give it to Chris Jericho because they had match that night, and let's just point out as a good example. There we go. Make speech. Scene please. Lovely. Alright, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of TEW 2016.